You know, life may be good at Simon, but, you know, there are too many drinks, because I wouldn't have agreed to this sober, so. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dean Zupan. Thank you, Professor Alexson. You could really up the grade a little bit, and GPA. I wouldn't hate you for that at all. In fact, I would encourage it. A lot. No, a lot. I don't think you quite understand where I'm going with this. Like, I really don't think you get that. But, so I've actually been practicing stand-up comedy a bit. It actually runs in my family, so, you know, I'd like to try it out on the Simon class. And if anybody has any comments, I welcome them. My email address is mark.zupan@rochester.edu. I would like any comments you have, suggestions on how to improve the school, any overall complaints you have. And you know what, if you want to put me on the spam list, totally fine. Totally fine, I welcome that, bring it on. In fact, I especially like giving money to Ethiopians who are from a royal family and might have access to extreme wealth. You know, just saying. So I'm a first-year MBA, so I just thought I would share with you some of the observations that I've had as a first-year MBA. One of the big things that I've learned is the acronyms. For instance, who knows what FU means? It means follow-up. Didn't know that. No. Thought that was kind of awkward, the first couple of emails I got on that. With the, I'll F you on that. Okay. I'm like, whatever, I'm cute, I'm attractive, bring it on. Totally was fine with that. One of the other acronyms is out of pocket. Didn't quite know what that means, but, you know, figured out it means I'm not available. Until they abbreviate it as out of P. Yeah. Not quite sure what that meant. So let me just illustrate an email I got from someone I was networking with, as Bob Park said we should. It said, out of P will F you tomorrow. I wanted to respond with, you know, I'm in out at Simon, but that's a little too far. Yeah, you know, just not my speed. Maybe if I was in a big metropolitan area, maybe NYU, somewhere like that, you know, maybe that flies, but not at good old Rochester. We're wholesome here. We have Kodak, ooh. We have Xerox, ooh. We have Bausch & Lomb, ooh. Hey, we got entrepreneurship. That's what rocks. In fact, when I told my dad I was going to get my MBA, he said, you know, son, I love you, but your hoop shot just ain't that good. And I said, no, Dad, that's MBA. He said, what's an MBA? I said, I don't know, but it pays well. So here I am. You all know what I'm talking about. All know that. And I honestly have to say, it's a pleasure to be up here with such diversity and such just great talent up here. I'm just up here to bitch. So everybody else was awesome, and I'm just kind of here to complain. I'm like Amazon ratings. Who looks at me? But you know, back to my dad, I honestly have to say he's a great guy, crazy smart guy. Actually qualified to be on Jeopardy, but they turned him down because he didn't have enough personality. They let a computer be on Jeopardy. An IBM computer. Not even an Apple. And yet my dad doesn't have enough personality. You know, what are you going to do about that? But looking around the room and seeing all the diversity, Dean Zupan, I have to level with you right now. I may have lied on my application saying that I was gay. I actually like women. And their names are Cher, Barbara Streisand, and Britney Spears. Thank you so much, guys.